We're going to do example 2.1 in chapter 2, section 1, distribution of blood types. Alright, so when we do distribution of blood types, what we need to do is fill out this chart, and we're going to fill it out by hand. On later problems, we're going to go ahead and use calculator and other technologies to do it for us. But so we can appreciate how much time those tools are helping us, let's do this all by hand. So first off, the information here, this cluster of A, O, B, and AB blood types is called raw data. Alright, so raw data is data that's not organized. Alright, this term gets thrown around a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to organize it into this chart that I have down here, where first I'm going to sort it into different classes. I'm then going to make a tally or a count of how many of each of these belongs to each class. I'm then going to write that down as a number, and we call that frequency. And then I'm going to divide by the total that we have to make a percent. Sound good? Alright, so first off, looking at the raw data, it looks like I can sort these into 4 different groups. I have A type, B type, O type, and lastly, AB type. Alright, so now I'm going to go and I'm going to make a tally of how many of each I have. So looking here, I have an A in my first column, first row, so I make a little tally mark under tally. I then go down my column until I reach another one. Here's the second one, the third one, the fourth one, and the fifth one. So I have 5 tally marks from all the A's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I just went ahead and lined them out so I can keep track that I've already counted those. Next, let's do the same thing for B. How many B's are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. So I make 7 tally marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Double check the count. This time I'm going to line them out from the raw data. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, no mistakes so far. If we make a mistake, that's why we're doing the double counting. One of the most frustrating things is when you make an itty-bitty little mistake like that, and it happens a lot. Alright, next up, the O's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 O's. I'm just going up and down the columns, whatever makes sense, and counting them over. Again, I just counted 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's line them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I made a mistake. I didn't get this one. See how the double count helps? 9. So now there's 9 of these. Right? Next up, we have the ABs. 1, 2, 3, 4 ABs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double check the count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so now let's write down the physical number. We had 5 A's, we had 7 B's, we had 9 O's, and we had 4 AB's. Here in the percent column, I'm going to split it into 2 just so you can see what's going on. I have a grand total count, so my frequency count is 25, which makes sense since my raw data was split between 5 rows and 5 columns. So it's 5 over 25, 7 over 25, 9 over 25, and 4 over 25. As a decimal representation, I have 0.2, 0.28, 0.36, and 0.16. If I add them up, I get 1, which makes sense because 1 is 100%, and I need to account for all of them. Now, things I want to point out about this. If you turn your paper sideways, the tally mark kind of makes a cute little graph of it, which is going to be useful later on. Alright, putting it back to normal. Alright, so this is gathering data and doing it by hand. We don't normally do stuff by hand in the professional world. We're using calculators, but that's going to be another video.